buddy. Hello, beauty. Hello, Miss Love. Yep, the dog's here, so Miss Love is cranky. All right. I'm gonna actually shut the gates. Shut the gates. Ugh. Hey, Bub. Hey, Bub. Hey, Puppus. Where's your friend Holly? Oh, there she is. And there's the minis. Hello, minis. Hi, Rose. Hello, John. Hi, Miss Rosalina. Here she is. Gosh, those flies are just not good. Let's get some fly spray for you guys. Get some fly spray. Give them a little, they need a little sample of grass sometimes. Even though they can't have it all the time. They need a little sample. Hey, Mary. Hey, guy. Oh, she's having a sample of grass too. Here are my minis, my bigs. So, Moo has some neurological problems, and it's starting to really show up. So he's just a sweet old soul. I don't know if you can tell by looking here, but he's got all of his feet are like chipped out. I've been researching like what neurological symptoms look like in horses because I'm not familiar with it myself. So I've been doing some research, and he shows quite a few of the symptoms. It's progressing, I would say, rather quickly. He was very sick. Well, we were able to get him to feeling better, but I just sprayed these guys all with fly spray. So this is not sweat. This is actually fly spray. But it is hot here. It's like 80 degrees here today. We need to brush this out. He's starting to get pixie braids. But I've had to educate myself on it because I don't know anything about neurological problems. Moo is an old horse. He's upwards of 22 to 25. We don't know because he was from a kill pen, but he is definitely a senior horse. Look at how good his nose is looking, you guys. That Desitin did an amazing job. If you look at his nose now, he had some serious scabbing going on, and it was raw and looked terrible. Look at how much better it is. So yesterday and today I've really been watching him and really been keeping an eye on him. I've started to notice we're losing weight in his top line, which is just heartbreaking to me to see. We're losing weight here in the hips. I can see it. I've also been watching him when he's at the round bale. He is quitting most everything in the round bale. And today and yesterday, he is spending most of his time down in the shed. He's not coming up very much to eat. He's just sitting in the shed. Also, I've been watching him walk, and his walk is off balance. You can see it when he moves. We'll see if he moves here a bit. Watch him. Trying to show. He's wonky when he walks. He's not as stable. He's not like tipping over or falling over or anything, but this is the symptoms of early set neurological issues. And it is just heartbreaking to me that I, in his old age, sure, you can try, like I've talked to the vet, you can try a whole slew of things, but ultimately there is no cure for it. It won't ever be cured. And so we can try some different things. He wants to lay down for a roll. Can try some different things, but in his older age, I think this is because I sprayed him with fly spray. Puppers, no, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him roll. He's not, he's not a young horse anymore. He wasn't even young when I got him. He's an older horse. He hasn't lived a gravy train life. He worked for a living. He worked hard. And look at it. He shook off. It's just a dust cloud coming off of him. So yeah, so it's just he's slowing down, and he's having some symptoms. And here we go. He's gonna roll next. Here we go. I'm guaranteeing you guys, this is because I sprayed him. This is because I sprayed him with fly spray. After I sprayed him with, here they go. There goes Lovey. See, they're all gonna roll because I sprayed him with fly spray. They do this. I'm just like, you guys, really? Now he's gonna go roll by where she did, I'm sure. Here he goes. Yep, knew that was coming. Hey, Robbie from Duluth. Normie's getting a roll in. Oh. So the back hind, the white foot there, he has severe arthritis in that foot, so putting weight on it, especially after he gets up, see how wonky he's holding it right now? He is on medication daily for this, but when it comes to getting up, when he has to put weight on that foot, if he doesn't time his footing right, yeah, then it's not good. So, and he's very low, like his pasterns, that's very low. If you see how low that is, like it sits down, that's called low pasterns, and he has had that since I got him. Oh, this is cute. I'll show you guys this. The dogs, Puppers and Holly, have become fast best friends. They're currently out. I don't know if you can see them, but both dogs are out in the field. They have become the best of friends. They go everywhere together. Puppers has showed Holly everything there is to show her. They love going out together. So in the morning when I let them out, they'll go and romp about in the field. They go off and see the horses. Like Puppers always checks the property. DSLD. Can you elaborate, Mary? DSLD. I guess I'm not reading ya. So they're out and they play together and they just, like, I could not have asked for a better dog than Holly. And Puppers absolutely loves having a friend. They go off and hang out together. And Holly honestly has been spending most of her time now with Puppers, and I'm sure that helps her because with her eyes and everything, Puppers is like a seeing eye dog for her. She can follow along and she can see. Holly can see, but we're not exactly sure how much. At times it's more difficult for her. So having Holly with her, I think, gives her a sense of security. It's amazing how dogs and horses bond. Oh, it is, definitely. My Norman is very bonded to my dog Puppers. Holly hasn't gotten to know everybody as well yet. So they're hanging out in here. I have the fan on in here because it's kind of hot here today. So I have the fan on, and there's Miss Lovey. Everybody's sprayed with fly spray, and then there's Moo's spot. And he's been spending a ton of time in the corner. Yeah, he's just not himself, you know. He's not himself, and just not, you know. He's just not, and he's not the same horse. He's just having trouble. I'm hoping he's feeling better. Oh, Crafty Clark. So I've been talking about Moo because he's just not himself. You know, the vet said it's a neurological issue. When he was really bad, like we thought he was close to passing, it was really bad. We got it under control. We had several vet bills. We got it under control. We got it, but the ultimate conclusion after running test after test after test is that it is a neurological problem. It's an issue between their brain and he's an older horse. There isn't a cure for it. There's several things they can try, but ultimately there is no way to like cure the problem. And he's showing several of the symptoms for it. And so although he's not where he was several weeks ago, he's not better. And they don't expect him to get back to where he was. But here he is. Poor sweet boy. Off balance, not able to eat correctly. There's a whole slew of different symptoms that he's showing. Here's Mr. Normandy. Is it progressive? In a horse is characterized by thickening of... They don't think it's that. Why? Because the vet and the farrier have both... They don't think it's something with the joints or anything with like arthritis or joint related. They think it's all in the way his brain is processing how to walk. So it's brain function because he's never had arthritis. He's never had any issues. I believe he was x-rayed early on when I got him. They didn't find anything in him. So, hey pups. They do so well together. So they can't find anything like actually wrong with like his legs or it's all in the way his brain is processing things. It's so sad. Here's Mr. Normandy. Hi, beauty. Oh, Normie. You're talking about Normie. I thought you were talking about Moo. Normie has been x-rayed. And the vet is pretty dang sure it is arthritis. It is severe arthritis though. But they've never said anything about that, Mary. Just that he has severe arthritis. And it's much worse in that back right foot. Hi, beauty. No worries, Mary. It just took a bit for me to understand who you were. I thought you were talking about Moo, and I was like, no. I wish Moo had something that we could treat, but this is how he is most of the time. He stands in the corner and just he's just not himself, you know. And you come out here with treats or to talk to him, and he more or less just doesn't really want to engage. And you guys know my Moo. Like, Moo always like comes to me. He always wants to engage and wants to be a part, and he's not himself. He's not himself. He's not the horse that I've had. You know, I know my horses, and I just know when, you know, he's just not the same. So this is Mr. Norm. Out here we have Miss Papas. And then Miss Holly is right here. She's doing fantastic, aren't you, darling? And she rolled in something disgusting again. So guess who has to have a bath again? Puppers, no. Stop, please. Don't do that. See, the thing about her and Puppers... Puppers, stop! No! Puppers! No! Puppers! Puppers is not listening. Come here. No. Absolutely not. Leave it. Puppers, leave it. Hang on, guys. No. Holly, no. Holly. Holly. Okay. I get one to put it down and the other one grabs it. That's the problem. Having dogs in pairs is great. Having dogs in pairs is great. It's good. It's good for the dogs. But my gosh, they feed off of each other's stupidity and do dumb things together. And then if one isn't doing something stupid, the other one is, and they're egging each other on. Holly, no. Holly, no. This isn't going well. Holly! She also doesn't wear a collar because she's afraid of collars. But then there's no way to, like, catch her. Like, to hold her if she's doing something naughty. No. Holly. Holly. No. 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 Everything's verbal. No. I'm standing here babysitting the problem. They're children. Literally. And now I don't have one, I have two. So, like, she'll go roll in something. So she rolled in something gross, right? Oh, she rolled in it. So now I have to give her a bath. She doesn't have to have a bath because she's outside. But everything with her is like, nope, she's in the house. So just rolling in dirt and hanging out outside doesn't really work out. So it's a little bit of work with her because she wants to do everything Puppers does. But she really should not. No, absolutely not. This is Puppers. This is Holly. They're both waiting for me to leave the horse shit that they picked up, and they want to eat it. Pretty sure that's what they rolled in too. So she'll have to have a bath. Super fun. Oh, 3 a.m. this morning, his dog got skunked. Yuck. I thought I had it bad. Skunk is the worst. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. Tomato juice, I don't know. They make a lot of shampoos and stuff now for skunks, like, or for skunked animals. Oh, that's gross. So now No. I'm going to tell them no. I'm going to make sure everybody listens to me. No. Holly. Holly, no. Ugh. Holly, no. No. Leave it. Ugh. Hold on, guys. Leave it. Leave it. No. 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 So it's a trick I learned a long time ago from a lady whose labs I used to babysit. So she had labs, and when they have something in their mouth that she didn't want them to have, to teach them to leave it, or even to teach them to leave like a toy. She didn't shock them or do anything inhumane. She would go like this and grab the inside portion of their mouth, like it right here, and then she would squeeze it. And she would squeeze it onto their teeth. And that little, when they feel that kind of like, it would immediately cause them to release whatever they had in their mouth. Even like horses, when we want them to open their mouth, we'll slide a finger in the corner of their mouth and start rubbing, and the horses open their mouth. So that's what I'm doing with her. You say leave it or no, and then you put squeeze on the side of her mouth to get her to let whatever it is go. The thing is, it's sitting right here, and I got to get rid of it somehow. But oh yeah, Mike grew these pumpkins in his garden, and they turned out quite large. Hi, Donnelly. Holly puppers are eating horse poo. Yes. Hey, Danetta. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, so, long story short, they want to do things that are, they're dog things, but teaching Holly is a little bit harder because I don't have Puppers has a collar. So if I need to hold her, I can. If a car comes, I'm trying to teach her or what have you. Nope, 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 no. Did you hear her yelp? No. She knows she's not supposed to. She yelped. I just came running towards what it is to cover it up, and she yelped because I'm telling her no. She knows she's not supposed to do it. She's very, very smart. She's very, very smart, but you have to tell her something. She's like a kid. It's like 3 or 4 times you have to be very firm with her about, yeah, we don't do this. But once she gets it, she gets it. She's great. But I have to be very firm about it. So I'll watch her. I'll watch this. I have to teach her. It's been like this with everything with her. Like crating. For some reason, the first 4 or 5 times we had to go in a crate, we literally had to pick her up and put her in there. First 4 or 5 times she had to go in the car. We had to teach her, this is what we're going to do. This is how to do it. You had to show her how and then talk her through it. She gets it, she got it. Once she gets it, she's good to go. Bath time. Now, this will be her 3rd bath. Get her in the bath. I literally have to pick her up and manhandle her into the bath. Lift her. She was dead weight. It's very exhausting giving her a bath. Getting her in and out is a pain in the butt. She just goes limp. But once she knows what she's supposed to do, incredibly smart dog. Very, very, very smart. But you have to work with her. You have to work with her, and you have to tell her, and you have to explain to her what you need her to do, and you have to show her and talk to her through it. And then when she gets it, she's got it. I can't imagine. It's my dog's. Had my. Oh, Danetta, I don't envy you. Yes, the hoof trimmings are treats for dogs, Donnelly. The dogs love it when the farrier comes. So, long story short, I was going to stay on for a little while, but now I'm going to have to end because I'm going to be taking her and putting her in the bath. And like I said, you guys, that's a huge, but here's the thing. I have to go stop right now and get her in the bath because here's what will happen. one of the kids will let her in the house, and she'll go and lay on the couch with shit all over her, and then the whole couch will stink, the house will stink, because the kids don't know, and just let her in because she's a house dog. So they'll let her in, and then we'll have a huge problem, and the house will stink. It'll be disgusting, and then I'll have to clean the. So I'd rather not do that. So I need to stop my live and get in there and give her a bath. And that's such a huge process. And let me tell you, it makes an entire load of laundry with one dog bath, because you need eight towels to dry her off with. The joys of dog ownership, I'm telling you. But, nope, sometimes, yep, I do. I am, I had somebody once tell me, you're really too harsh with puppers, and you talk to her. No, I'm not. I'm the same way with my kids. When I mean business, I talk to them like I mean business. No. That doesn't work. That does not work. With these dogs, that does not work. No, sweetie. I'm not going to beg my dogs to listen to me. They need to know dogs and children are looking for a leader. They're looking for a leader. Horses are the same way. They respect a leader. You have to be firm with them. You have to be loving, but very firm. Especially have to be loving with her, because she genuinely doesn't. Puppers has been raised here. Puppers knows when she's doing something wrong. I have to be extremely firm. Her breed, German Shepherd crossed with St. Bernard, her breed lends her to be stubborn, and for me to have to be firm with her. A golden retriever, you just have to be firm. And for her, it's a matter of showing her what you want, talking her through it, working through whatever it is that she's nervous about or doesn't want to do or whatever. It's just a process. But I'm very firm with my dogs, and I'm firm with my dogs because I want to have good dogs. And talking to them kindly and sweetly when I'm asking them to do or not to do something doesn't work. They have to understand my serious voice. You put on your mom voice. Both of these dogs, she's learning it. Puppers knows. When she hears that one voice, she immediately sharpens up like, what the heck did I do? Okay. You know what I mean? She's chasing the horses out there and I get on her. She stops because she knows when I mean business. When I turn on that one voice, she's like, oh shoot, I'm getting in trouble. 9 times out of 10, she's like, oh dang, help, I'm in trouble because I did something wrong. I want them to know when they do something wrong, and I want them to respect me enough to stop doing that or pay attention. And so Holly's learning. Yep, and she's learning, and you have to have grace too. But she's been here now for a little over a week, and she's picking up a lot. And I want her to we want to keep progressing, keep getting better. And so she's learning my mom voice, and she knows what it means. She knows when I mean business. But yeah, you got to be the alpha. That's exactly it. People are, and I love my dogs. I love my dogs. I love my children, but I need them to respect me. I need them to respect that I'm the boss and I'm the authority. And so it's, when I ask you to do something, puppers, it's not optional. Puppers will test me quite a bit more than Holly does. Holly's pretty, but that's the different dog breeds too. Different dog breeds will bring different results. Holly's a lot more, okay, if I know what to do and I know how to do it, okay, yes, ma'am. Puppers, where is she? She knew she was in trouble, so she went and hid. Puppers, get down. She knows she's not supposed to jump. Tests me, she'll try to jump. Puppers knows. She knows. But she'll see if she can get away with something once in a while. And you have to jump on that because she's 100+ pound dog. So, and she's not even full grown yet. She's only a year and a half. She's not even full grown till she's like 2.5, 3 years old. She still has growing to do. She's a big dog. She jumps on a little kid or even an adult. She can knock a person over. So I don't tolerate that. Certain things that are no, you know, and I could care less if she eats horse crap, but she's getting her to eat it now. So now I'm like, okay, we need to stop and revise because puppers, no, come here. See, she does listen. She knows right now, and she comes, she'll sit, she'll look at me because she knows I'm the boss and I tell her what to do. Food, I don't do food aggression. Nope. I will not tolerate food aggression in dogs. I can put my hands all over her food. I can take her food away from her. I can take her food out of her mouth if I want to, because I don't tolerate any kind of food aggression, and I work on that from the time she was a tiny little puppy. She came here, she started to be kind of aggressive with her food. Nope, absolutely not. I worked on her with that when she was tiny. She has no food aggression. I can do whatever I want with her food. She's perfect. But she used to be, when she's a little pup and she came, look at them, best friends. She had it and I was like, no, I don't do, because if my kid happens to walk past and you have a bone or you're eating your food, I'm not risking my kids because you're going to be aggressive with food. No way. There's certain things I will not tolerate. That's one I can't, you can't be an aggressive dog. Now, she's aggressive with strangers being here, and that I want. She's aggressive with strangers. That I want. That's a good thing. That's part of her breed. Like she comes across as very, like, she's gonna kill you. I want her to be like that. But with me, with kids, with food, no. Nope, she's a very good girl. She'll take food out of my mouth. I can take food out of her mouth. She's very gentle. She's a very good dog. Is spoiled bad? Spoiled can be bad, especially with dogs. If you're only, you have to teach them. I'm telling you guys, these guys have become fast friends. They really like each other. Hi, are you a good dog or are you a bad dog? No, do not jump on me. Thank you. Stay down. Let me see her teeth. Ooh, she's got real pearly whites. That comes from her raw dog food. I'm telling you guys, that raw dog food gives them these pearly whites like you would not believe. I love giving them raw. Now, if you look at her teeth, they don't look like that. So, Puppers is gonna go hang out in her spot. I'm gonna go give this one a bath because I don't know if you guys can see this, but she rolled in something and it's all over her side, all over there. It's disgusting. So I gotta go clean her off. But once again, thank you guys for jumping on another live. I'm not sure when I'll be on next time. I have a lot going on right now, between Holly, gonna have surgery, and then Moo, issues with Moo. So, you know, I don't know. We just went through losing a horse, and we went through a process of losing a horse, and we had a dog put down, and I've had 2 of my dogs put down this year. And I just sometimes, when it rains, it pours. And you guys, if you know me, you know, like, I'm not going to make a selfish decision for myself. It's about the quality of animals' lives. It's always been about that for me, always. So, you know, Moo is struggling right now, and I'm just struggling with when to let him go, because it's already been overwhelmingly a very difficult time for me this year, and so he's my best buddy. So I'll keep you guys posted because I know that everybody adores him. Everybody loves Moo, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Janetta. I love you guys too. I'm sorry, like I feel like, and I know that this shouldn't be the way I feel, but I'll just be open and honest with you guys. I always am. I feel like, how is this gonna look to people? It's like I've talked about having my golden retrievers, my senior goldens, put down this year, 2 in 1 year, and then I got a rescue horse and I had to have him put down after only 6 weeks. And I just feel like I'm gonna get judged so much for this decision, and I'm not going to let people judging me on the internet or on YouTube sway a decision that I make for a horse, because I've never done that. But it crosses my mind. It's just like, what's people's perception going to be? Like, this is too much. Like, what's people's perception of this going to be? And I know that that's not, I don't make decisions based off of that. I never have, because I always make decisions based off of the needs of the horse, the best thing I can do for them, how I can serve them. Like, I've always tried to do that, and always tried to do right by the horse. But especially Moo, he's just so loved. He's such a star. He's such a sweet horse, and it is the downfall of rescuing older horses, and I understand that, and I knew that when I rescued him. I knew he's an older horse. Yeah, that's exactly it, Mary. I do. They're all they're mostly seniors. I've rescued, really, Holly, she's not a senior, she's only 4, so we're doing the eye surgery, we're doing all the precaution work, we're taking care of her because she has a long life ahead of her. She's only 4. But when I rescue these horses that are older and more prone to issues and problems, that's when I struggle, because now it's like, oh my gosh, I've only had him 2 years. Like, I feel like I've grown to love him so much that I feel it's been a long time, but also I realize, like, I haven't had him that long. Like, I want to have him his whole life, but hello, he's a senior. His whole life isn't going to be that long with me, People's perceptions, yeah, nope, 100%. Thank you, Donetta, and you guys understand. You guys understand. That's exactly it. He's not, I can see him, like, it's just making the decision. And I knew today, I was like, I know I need to call the vet. And I know when she comes, I know, I do understand. They've talked to me about it. I do know where it's going. He is an old horse. He's really struggling, and they know me, and they know that I'm going to do the kindest thing for him. So I know where it's going. It's very hard to be the person in that position making that phone call. It's extremely difficult, because I love that horse. He is a doll, and it will not be the same. It will never be the same without him. He has been a saint. He has been an amazing riding horse, an amazing buddy. Without a doubt, like, the sweetest horse I have ever met in my life. Not a bad bone in his body. Like, kind and sweet to the core. And gosh, I just can't even, I can't believe I'm here again, having to make a decision again. It's just, like, unbelievable to me. But again, as I can say with every single horse that we've gotten out of the kill pen, we have given them dignity and love and care, and we have done the best for them in their final days. I'm not waiting until I have a horse that's skin and bones, that's struggling and can barely walk, that's flopping on the ground, that's struggling. I'm not waiting for that. That's cruel. I'm not going to wait for this horse to get there. And right now we're just progressively really going downhill. And I'm not going to wait and watch him struggle. I cannot do that. And so I'm kind of getting there now when I see him mostly standing in a corner, not wanting to interact as much, looking droopy. We're headed there. Just very quick. It's just very quick for me. It feels very, it's just too, I wish we could, do something to prolong, but you have to face reality as well and be real about it and make decisions for the horse. And it's just not, my Holly did that. My other Holly, not this Holly, my other Holly did that. It was very quick. It was very quick. Moo, Joanne, Moo is not well. And he hasn't been. He got very, very sick. We treated him. We had the vet out. We did everything we could for him. We had him on IVs. We had him on medication. We did everything we could for him. And we had him tested for many, many, many things. I'm going to tell you guys, we're making payments on a $1,500 horse bill for him to have IVs and to have medication and to have testing done and everything that we did for him. But ultimately, they discovered that it is a neurological problem, and so it's not curable. So he's just an old horse. He's lived his life, and we acknowledge that, and he is loved, he's cared about, and then the kind thing to do is to let him go, especially because we're going to be coming into winter and he's losing body condition. That would make a winter very, very difficult for him and unfair, because right now the only real nutrition he's getting, most of it, is from the grass he's eating, because he really can't do the hay at all. And so he's getting tons of nutrition from that grass, but what happens when there isn't any grass out there? I can give him soaked feed, but when you combine all of the neurological problems, he's kind of stumbling, he's not walking as straight. His quality of life is just not there. So anyways, no, it's okay, Joanne. I need to mentally wrap my head around it, and I just haven't done that yet. I'm hoping to call the vet this week. I haven't wrapped my head around it yet, or gotten to a place where I can say, yes, I'm going to call the vet and we're going to have her come, and I'm not able to do that yet. I'm just not there. Just not. I don't even really want to think about it, and I know that you don't get to pick these things. When these things happen, you don't get to pick what happens or when it's a horse's time. You don't get to pick that. You have to be kind and do the kind and the right thing. And so it hits me, and I know I must, but I just bear with me, guys, because I know what needs to be done. And I am gonna be kind to Moo, and I am gonna give him the decency, the love, and the kindness he deserves, as he's always deserved, and he's always gotten it here. But I just need a little bit of time, and honestly, like I'll keep you guys posted, but I don't know how much I can share. Same as with Phoenix, it was hard to share. But Moo is an entirely different story, because I have loved him and had him for a couple of years now, and he has worked his way into so many lives. I just can't even put into words. So the other thing is I have her, and she requires right now a lot of care, a lot of love, a lot of interaction, and she keeps me very busy. And so I am grateful, because I've been able to watch Moo, and I've been able to interact with Moo, and I know him well enough that I can see like the issues that he's struggling with. I'm grateful for that. But I'm also grateful and thankful that I have you guys, my other horses keep me going. My other rescues keep me going. Like, the fact that I'm not done yet and that there's more out there, that keeps me going. Like, it will be a lot to process. And I know that, but at the end of the day, I still have to wake up and feed my other animals and take care of them. And every day I have to get up. I don't have an option to not. I have to keep going because everybody else needs care. Look at her eyes. We can actually see some eye there. So we do need surgery, but I'm happily seeing a lot more eye lately. Oh, baby, you got it all in your ears too. It's like in her ears. Okay. Moo is my heart horse. Oh, Danetta, I'm right there with you. Like Moo, Normie is my heart horse because he's my first horse, but Moo, holy heck, he stole everybody's heart. He steals everyone. He is the most trustworthy, kind, patient. Heather, so I actually have to go because she and Puppers decided to roll in something disgusting, so I have to go give them a bath. We're talking about Moo. Moo is definitely coming to the end, and so, hello. This is Mike. Nothing. I'm videoing you. Why? Just for fun. I have to give her a bath because her and Puppers rolled in something disgusting. And she feels guilty about it. She also feels guilty about eating horse poop.
She feels sick?
No, she feels guilty. And it's under this bucket, and I'm babysitting and not letting her have it. So she's a little bit like kind of, I don't think she's happy with me, but so yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. It's like I said, you don't get to control when these things happen. You just have to do the best with whatever you're dished at the time. So, no. See, it's underneath that bowl, and she just went trying to get under the bowl. And I'm glad the bowl's over it, and I'm glad we're doing this because I can stand here and tell her no, and she just she just left it alone, comes over here, lays down, and rolls. So this is a submissive position. So she's letting me know, like, yep, okay, you're the boss. I'm not going to do it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. What about you, ma'am? You're the one who's head honcho, planning about all these things. Okay, I need to go get your bath ready. All right, guys. Thank you, Donna Lee. Thank you, guys. Oh, he's everybody's favorite. Heather. Yeah, he's everybody's favorite. He's just a saint. He's just a saint. Even my vets. He's my vet's favorite. She loves him. Like, let me tell you guys, everybody, my farrier loves him. Everybody loves him. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. He's the best horse in the world. He is a saint. He's one you want to have forever. But that's just not in the cards. All right. I'm going to go give her a bath. I give her a bath, and then I have this little, it's called paw butter. It's like shea butter and stuff. It's safe for dogs. You put it on their paws. It smells amazing, and it helps to soften their paw pads. So I put that on there, and then she has these little ear cleaning wipes that I do. And yesterday I finally ordered mosquitoes are out. Great. Just killed this bugger. All right. Yep, that's a sign that I need to go in. But no, she doesn't just get a bath. She gets a spa treatment. She gets her nails clipped. She gets, the whole 9 yards, gets her ears cleaned out. I have to get her toothbrush so I can brush her teeth too. No, she needs the ultimate care because she's a big baby. But I did order a collar to start trying to work on a collar because she's going to have to wear a cone. All right. I need to shut up and stop talking because I need to get going. But thank you guys. When it comes to that time, I promise that I will do a video of Moo. I'll do a live with Moo so that you guys can see him as well. I think that's only fair and only right because so many people have supported him and loved him and grown to just absolutely love Mr. Moo Cow. I can just say it would never be the same here without him. And that's what is so hard about making that decision. But let's get your bath run, young lady. I'm going to get her in the bath. Everybody take care. Have a good night. Danetta, I've been thinking of you. Gentle Giants. Yes, that would be 100%. And look at these two. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful for what we have here. We have some amazing horses. We have some amazing critters. We've gotten to save a lot of animals, and we've also had some very, 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 very difficult times this year. But it's what you do with those times and how it can propel you forward that matters. So take care, everybody. Have a great